go. Oh, look at this crowd. Thank you. Thank you. I always get fired up when I'm in Austin. Always get fired up when I'm in Austin. Austin's just a good town. It's just a good place to be. Even when it's a little drizzly. That's all right. Last time it was drizzling, we had 23,000 people. So, well, I am so grateful to all of you for taking the time to be here on a Saturday afternoon. This is an unbelievable turnout. It's just a couple. Just a couple of people I want to give a shout out to. State Representative Mark Strama. Thank you, Mark. Texas Field Director of Students for Obama, Nick Hudson. Give it up for Nick. And a great organizer on behalf of Texans for Obama, Ian Davis. Give it up for Ian Davis. And did everybody give it up for the band? Yeah. So Austin, a little, yes, a little less than 1 year from today, you will all go into the voting booth and you will select the next president of the United States of America. Now, here is the good news. He's not a plant, he knew what I was saying. The name George W. Bush will not be on the ballot. The name of my cousin, Dick Cheney, won't be on the ballot. We had been trying to hide that for a long time. But, you know, everybody's got a black sheep in the family. A crazy uncle in the attic. The era of Scooter Libby justice and Brownie incompetence and Karl Rove politics will finally come to an end. But here's the question that you're going to have to ask yourself when you go in to that voting booth next November. What's next for America? We are at a defining moment in our history. The nation's at war. The planet is in peril. The dreams that so many generations fought for feel like they're slipping away. We've never paid more for health care and college. We're working harder for less. It's harder to save. It's harder to retire, and we've lost faith that our leaders can or will do anything about it. After all, we were promised compassionate conservatism and got Katrina and wiretaps instead. We were promised a uniter, but instead got a president who couldn't even lead the half of the country that voted for him. We were promised a more efficient, more ethical Washington, and instead have a town that's more wasteful and more corrupt than it was before. And the only mission that was ever accomplished was to use fear and falsehoods to lead this country into a war that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged. So it's because of these failures. It's because of these failures that America is listening intently to what we have to say in this campaign. Not just Democrats, but independents and Republicans who have lost trust in their government but want to believe again. And it's because of those failures that we are in a great moment of challenge, but also a moment of great opportunity. Because we have the chance to come together, to form a new majority, to finally tackle those problems that George Bush made far worse, but that were festering long before George Bush ever took office. Problems like health care and education and energy and the environment, problems that we've talked about year after year after year after year. And it's for that reason that in this campaign, the old textbook Washington campaign just won't do. Telling people what we think they want to hear instead of what they need to hear just won't do. Not answering tough questions because we're worried they might not be popular just won't do.